Hey guys, so this is just to showcase some of the photos I took on at a recent boxing session at a new Southside gym in Canberra. So I work for these guys. I actually do the coaching for this gym. I'm just an assistant coach. I just do it twice a week now. I used to do it a lot more, but just because my main job for the government has just taken up much more of my time, and but I do get paid to do the social media for this gym as well. So I just put up photos and videos, and they're really happy with that. I used to push it way more aggressively, but they understand, like, they don't pay me that much to coach and to do the social media. But they quite understand that I'm really busy with my government job, which is my main job, and then my other work, which is I do have a lot of side hustles going with videography, because there's just so much work at the moment. Every company seems to want a videographer. So if you're a content creator, content producer, and if you're a nice person and you got a bit of skill, man, you'll easily find work out there at the moment, and that's all because of social media. So most of these images that you see here were taken on the S1H. I'll do a full review of the Lumix S1H, full frame Lumix camera. I love Micro Four Thirds. I do have a Canon R6, which I've shot quite a considerable amount. But I got the S1H on sale, and that thing shoots beautiful photos, just absolutely stunning photos. And I just have a feeling it uses the same internals as the SL2 cameras of Leica, because Leica and Panasonic actually have a very close relationship, and a lot of their cameras come out, you know, looking like, oh, that body looks familiar, you know. And you know, obviously Leica has a very, very specific color science, menu system, all the rest of it. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if both companies share the same internals, and I definitely feel that way with the S1H. Like, that's like the premiere of camera for the Lumix systems. And so I actually shoot video and take a lot of photos with it, and it's got a great burst mode, works seemingly with any even manual lenses. And this was I think 95% of these photos were taken with the Helios 44-2 lens, which I got from a lovely gentleman from Ukraine, one of the best people I've ever purchased an item from. And he, I don't think his store, he's selling anything on his eBay store. I'll try to remember to leave a link below if I can find it, if he still exists, sorry. And he's an absolute gentleman, one of the best people I bought it for. And I bought this cine-modded Helios lens, and I do shoot considerably with it. Very hard to focus, especially doing live sport. I don't know how people do manual focus on live sport. It's really hard, even boxing, and they're confined to a ring. I find it very hard to focus, and I don't. One of the tricks I learned with the Helios: don't shoot wide open at f2. Go down to f2.8, and you'll get a much better chance of getting things in focus. And my eyesight isn't great. I got peaking turned all the way up on the S1H. But still, I find it very hard to focus. But what I love most about shooting at the boxing gym, and I try to go every chance I possibly can get, is that it's not a commercial shoot. I don't have the pressure of it being a paid gig, so to speak, although I am getting paid, like, not very much. I can experiment with the colors, experiment with the shots. Like, there's some... In this session, for example, I just shot, like, sometimes I would shoot just low angles the whole time, or just high angles, or confine myself to just one lens. And I do believe it heavily improves my photography every session I go, and that's why I don't charge very much. Not only do I get to meet people, but I get to just experiment and get better, like just really improve my skill sets. And this stuff does get seen on social media, so people comment, oh, can you shoot for this? Do you shoot for this? How much do you charge? And so I'm getting work from it, and I try again. I'd love to go every chance I get, but I'm just so deep in videography work at the moment, and not to mention my work with the government is just increasing greatly. But I really struggle to find time to shoot video and photos, and I'll talk a bit more about the vlog. I've put up my video with the S1H and shooting in vlog. I've put up some of my videos here on my YouTube channel, so you can have a look at the S1H quality. But I am struggling quite a bit with it. I'm just so used to shooting with the GH5, GH5S on vlog. I just keep forgetting to. You really got to overexpose when you shoot with vlog, and then when I take photos, I underexpose. So that inverted mindset is I'm really struggling. But yeah, these are the photos taken with the Helios lens and the S1H. Absolutely, the S1H takes phenomenal photos, and just with the color grading here, messing around with presets and messing all around with the Lightroom, it looks really cinematic, guys. Look, like really cool, and you can just play around with the colors, and how the light comes into this new gym is really fantastic. It's like an old bikies gym, you know, that my friends bought and converted it into. Oh, sorry, it's an old bikies hangout. They've converted it into a boxing gym, so it's so fitting. And yeah, I just absolutely love the images from this beautiful Helios lens. Hopefully, I'm looking to do more, just to show, if I have time, just to showcase some of the photos that I've taken with the S1H and the Helios lens, or just any real boxing session, really. But I love taking photos with it, despite the S1H being all manual. You can shoot auto with it if you have a L lens or an EF lens with the adapter. You definitely can get autofocus working, but I'm just shooting with some vintage lenses here, and yeah, enjoy.